What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to Rome Total War. It's your boy Last Pixel, and previously we started a new campaign with the new unit sizes in place and with everything maxed out. So we've managed to take a few settlements, in this case Segesta, Corollas and Massilia. Thanks to that, we've managed to get a pretty strong start. In this part, we're going to be trying to stabilize our economy. We're going to try to build up an army, because we currently don't have any. We have this small army over here. And that's definitely not going to be enough, especially if the Gauls attack. I'm actually almost certain that they will, because they're amassing huge amounts of troops near our borders. So we have to deal with them if they come forward. Not only that, but we have to work on our diplomatic relationships with the other factions, as well as construct some buildings that'll help us get the economy going. Additionally, we want to construct some buildings that will help us to have a little bit more unit types available for us to train, because right now we're only working with Hastati and Town Watch, which is definitely not ideal. We want some skirmishers as well, at least. And to top all that, we have this lovely rebel army over here, which is more than stacked and well prepared to put up a fight. If everything goes well, we're probably gonna deal with them later on, but if shit hits the fan, the rebels will be the least of our worries. So far so good. Looks like the Gauls are moving their diplomats and armies a little bit closer.
Our fleet is under attack!
We should be able to win this one without any worries. Yep, here we go.
Victory!
Let's keep moving our diplomat towards the Macedonians. We want to strike an agreement with them, preferably trade agreement. And after that, we're gonna move north to meet the Thracians, and then Dacians, and probably Scythians. Well, we do want some agreements with the Greeks as well, but I presume that they will send us a diplomat on their own. The treasury is looking good for now. We have profits, which is more than awesome. We're probably not gonna have them once we start constructing buildings, but it is what it is. Okay, let's start equipping Segesta for the worst case scenario. In this case, getting attacked by the Gauls. So we need at least some fortifications in order for us to be besieged and not attacked directly. And we need some trading posts, as well as some barracks built, so that we can start recruiting more unit types. And if we have enough denarii, we can probably recruit a little bit of the current units that we have available in order for us to defend it. Yeah, we're not gonna have that much denarii. Alright, 26 left. That should be good. We have a decent amount of units. In all of our settlements, we should be able to hold for at least a turn or two. One thing's for sure though, we need a lot more troops if we're gonna take on the barbarians. But I think it's safe to scale up the troop numbers when we have enough settlements to support them. After all, I really don't want the upkeep to bankrupt us. Now this barbarian army is definitely of striking distance from Ariminium, so we're gonna move over here. If they don't choose to attack us, we can take on the rebels, and if not, well, we can always go back and meet them in the field. Looks like the Carthaginians are throwing up the towel. That was fast. They want a ceasefire, so let's sweeten up the deal. I'm gonna request a settlement from them, just to prove a point, because I was getting these messages from you guys that some guy on YouTube tried to take the whole of Europe with only peasants, and it's gonna be a good example of what happens when you try that strategy on the hardest difficulty possible. So this will be fun, definitely. Because of the diplomatic agreement, I'm probably gonna be... Okay, I'm gonna accept that. I'm probably gonna be spawned with a few units of peasants. And because we're still early in the game, the settlement is certainly not developed to spawn anything else. And we're gonna be... Yeah, here we go. We're gonna be attacked right, right as we do that. I'm almost 100% sure that it will fail because on the harder difficulties, your troops have less morale, the enemy has more, and they tend to put up a longer fight. Not only that, but peasants don't have that much of a morale to begin with, so they tend to rout easily. It's gonna be fun. We're most certainly gonna lose the settlement, but we're gonna take it eventually when we get to Africa. So that's not really that much of a problem. Alright, everything's going according to plan. Segesta is now equipped with a wall. That's awesome. We're gonna make some modifications to this settlement. We're not gonna build anything, but we are gonna demolish the shrine that it already has. And we should be good. We're not gonna keep the settlement anyways. Let's get back to the north. We have this interesting barbarian army over here. It shouldn't be that much of a problem to deal with them if they decide to attack, but we'll see what will happen. Let's spend our denarii. We have a lot of buildings to construct, nevertheless. So we're gonna... Oh. We're gonna get a practice range here. Although the stables look pretty damn tempting. But we're gonna get a practice range. We want some skirmishers in our ranks. We're currently pushing for skirmishers because we use our generals for cavalry in the present moment, and we don't need any equites or additional cavalry like that. At least for the time being. Arretium seems to have some public order issues. That's interesting. From the looks of it, it appears to be from the very high tax rate. In the previous part, we've set the AI to control the taxes in every settlement, just because we don't want to deal with that sort of thing. But, of course, that can be adjusted manually if needed. Not only that, but we can also increase the garrison, which will provide more public order benefits. So, 80% is not that bad. It's definitely not perfect, but it's not bad. Oh, it's on! Ladies and gentlemen, the Gauls finally decided to attack. It's time to bring some civilization to those lowly barbarians. Let's get this trade agreement out of the way.
Yes.
And preferably we can get some map information from the Macedonians as well. Because why not, you know? Okay, next up on our diplomacy list are the Thracians. After that, we're gonna check on our test settlement. And we're gonna head to Italy to give a warm welcome to our lovely guests. Here we go. Let's use our army to hit them in the back, and hopefully with our main army and the garrison we can repel that scum. From the looks of it, there are only 700 men, almost 800 actually, but we should not underestimate our enemy. I'm gonna leave the reinforcements to be led by the CPU, and we're only gonna command our main force, which is coming from the rear of those barbarians. Unfortunately, most of our units are pretty inexperienced and young. However, I think we can do it, as long as we fight like brave Romans.
The portents are bad, my friends, but I do not care. I know that I have brave men at my back, and only the enemy in front of me. Today we go into battle against the Gauls, warriors both worthy and brave in equal measure. Our task today is a noble one, to preserve the town and its people. Those people have never met us on a field of battle. After today, they will flee at the sound of our approach. And remember this above all, our Roman gods are watching. Make sure they are not ashamed! Units, await my orders! Units,
Centurion,
units,
straighten up the ranks.
Units, fire at will!
Okay, let's set up the battle formation and let's give it to those guys.
General, Hastoni. Forward! Town watch, Hastoni. Town watch, forward! Forward! Hastoni. March! Units! Stop!
We're all set.
Reinforcements have arrived! But are they in time to take part in the battle?
They most certainly will take part. I'm sure of it. Now that we have the battle formation set up, we're gonna start moving in a little bit closer to the enemy. Looks like they diverted one unit to cover their flank. And we're gonna have to face 2 units and possibly the general. Come on, everybody, information. They decided to pull back in the last second. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna use their general as well because that's their strongest unit currently. So let's see how this plays out. I'm gonna try to move as close as possible. Hopefully I don't overextend. Oh, come on, guys. Move it, move it, move it. That unit will charge us this time. Come on, move it. Here we go. Let's get the cavalry in position. It appears that the general is also going to join the fray, as expected. Oh, damn it, that's gonna be a hard charge. No! Okay, we need more reinforcements over there. And hopefully we'll hold long enough for the cavalry to circle around and hit them in the back. Come on! Hold, men! No! Don't run, you spineless cowards! Holy crap. Well, now we know why decimation was a thing. If there was an option in this game to do that, I probably would have done it after the fight. Just to try to wash some of that disgrace away. Alright, looks like things got a little bit harder. It's not like it wasn't hard enough, you know. Come on! At least I know my general has some dignity to fight until the last man. Finally, some of the units have decided to come back to the battle. Oh, I'm gonna work you extra hard for this. God damn it. Come on, man! Get back into the fight. We need every last one of you. Everyone available, charge that unit. We've seen better days and we've seen worse fights. We're still gonna win this. This will be an interesting example why you should always fight your battles till the last man. Let's pause the game for a second so that we can select everyone who routed and to give them the appropriate order, aka Get back into the fight and try to redeem yourselves. They're trying to pull back their forces. Let's not give them that option. Run them over. We might not be able to get their general, but at least we're gonna make sure that this rabble doesn't come back. Let's hunt them down.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Yeah, and they should keep running if they know what's good for them.
General, attack!
Get him! Get him! You're so close! Good job. Alright, that should be everyone.
All Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours!
We could have handled this a little bit better, but that's alright. We lost some men, but that's the price for acting like cowards and trying to run. Let's see how far their general is gonna retreat.
Victory!
Oh wow, yeah. We're not gonna be able to chase him down. It doesn't matter. Let's retrain our units and prepare for the next fight. I want you inside the settlement.
Onward!
Here we go. Now let's retrain everyone. And I'm actually gonna add one more unit of town watch just because we can. Those spears will come in handy versus the cavalry. Let's see how we're holding in Africa. We should be... let's see. We should have a few turns. Yeah, we have 3 turns left until the town surrenders. Now ideally, the Numidians will attack the town, and we're gonna have the town square as a bonus to our defense, so that our peasants don't run. But I presume that they're just gonna wait the siege out. If that turns out to be the case, we're gonna have to sally out. Let's check on our army, because everyone should be retrained right now and ready for action. We're gonna go out of the city, and I'm gonna use this general over here because he looks like he doesn't have good traits. So if we lose him in a battle, it's not gonna be that much of a problem.
Orders?
So 4 units of Hastati and 2 units of Town Watch should be enough for the time being.
Orders?
Let's hope that if we get attacked by the Gauls once again, he can hold them back. We're gonna send them to guard the river crossing because that'll be an ideal choke point for us to hold.
No more moves, sir.
So now, with only 2 turns remaining before the town surrenders, we're gonna sally out and we're gonna meet the enemy right before our walls. I really hope that I get proven wrong and actually win this one, but I'm pretty sure that we're gonna lose the settlement. Anyways, it's just a test as I mentioned before. So, the idea of the whole thing is to prove to you guys that peasants and armies consisting only of peasants are not a viable option, especially on the harder difficulties.
Units, await my orders!
Looks like we outnumbered the enemy by a few hundred men. They only have 1 unit of skirmishers and 1 unit of ranged cavalry. So if we're not able to win this one with peasants, even though they are slightly upgraded, that will be a solid indication for you guys.
Units, move out!
Looks like the enemy has chosen their position. Okay, so we're gonna try to lure them closer to the tower so that we can provide a little bit more support for our troops. But still, it's not the fighting capability of the peasants that worries me. It's the morale. Don't get me wrong, both of these suck, but right now I'm more worried about the morale.
Units! Units, move out! Units, march!
Oh, come on, game. Let's double time it over there because I don't want the enemy to charge us while we're out of position. Here we go, we're all set. Let's try to lure them in. Let's see if my plan works, because they might not actually budge. Who knows? Of course, if we're not able to lure them into our tower, we're gonna just try to charge them in with everything we've got. I'm gonna try to keep in mind also that they're skirmishers, and luring them in is definitely gonna prove difficult because we should not allow them to release a volley upon our troops. That can shatter our morale pretty much in an instant. So come on guys, get back. Just a little bit. Come on now, follow me. Come on, don't pull back. Oh god damn it. Alright, let's give this a second try. We should be careful not to exhaust our units as well.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes.
Keep coming this way. I know you want it. Come on.
Peasants!
Come on, just follow me.
Forward! Peasants!
No, 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 no.
Destroy them!
Oh my god. Nope. Oh god damn it.
Halt!
Alright, a direct assault with everything we've got. You got it. It's definitely not possible to lure them in without any casualties. When they get as close as possible, I'm gonna order everyone to attack the skirmishers.
Peasants!
Let's have everyone ready.
Units, charge! Peasants!
Yeah, that'll be as close as they get. They're gonna release a volley. Charge! Come on, guys. Get close to them.
It would be better for your general to fall on his sword than live another day. He is running away. A defeat.
Whoa.
So many good Romans have
That
died
was
for no
fast.
purpose. But from
God
this,
damn it.
victory will spring afresh.
Yep, just as I expected. Morale. That's what actually got us in the end. We've lost the settlement. That doesn't actually matter. Let's spend some of the denarii that we have, and let's end the turn. I wonder on which settlement we should spend them on. Maybe Arminium. Yeah. Maybe Arminium because we need to develop our Italian cities a little bit more. Let's boost our economy by building a port. Those rebels are definitely going to be a threat. Let's hope that they don't choose to attack our cities directly. We can't really deal with them right now. We have our hands full with the Gauls. Their time will come, sooner or later. So, I'd like to thank you guys so much for sticking up with me until this point. It's definitely appreciated. If you have the time and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. We have some stinking Gauls here trying to cross the river. We're gonna show them our hospitality. Let's teach them a lesson.
Units! On my orders!
What? No speech? Alright. Looks like we are gonna face 2 units of barbarians, 1 spear unit and their general. They are on the other side of the river, so we're not gonna hold on this side. We're gonna meet them on their end. Just because we're nice and all, we're not gonna make them walk. Alright, let's speed things up.
Forward! General! Forward! March! Units! Units! Stop! Units forward! Units!
They're preparing to hold. That's all good and all, but we're not gonna play by the rules they set. We're gonna make our own rules. So we are gonna cross, but we're not gonna do it over there. Always remember, guys, don't do the stuff they expect you to do. Otherwise, they can counter you pretty easily. Even though we're facing only 2 units, we should not ever underestimate our enemy. I remember last time when we got charged by that goddamn general. Our whole army almost routed. I'm not gonna allow that to happen again.
Units! Units! Double time!
We're gonna try to lose as little men as possible. Let's get close. We can't really beat the crap out of them if we're not. We still don't have any skirmishers. Or archers, in that matter. This should be a good position. I have to admit, I really love how Rome Total War feels when everything is maxed out. It's so epic to see so many units on the battlefield. I really hope that one day Faro Interactive decides to make something even greater. Like, for example, porting over Rome Total War 2 to mobile. That'll be more than amazing. With those controls, I'll be jumping on that as fast as you can say, what? And you can bet that I'll be pretty much grinding videos daily on that thing. I really love Rome Total War 1 and 2. I mean, you can kind of guess by seeing my channel, you know. Okay, we're here. Let's double time. Because we're almost in position. The Gauls don't appear to be reacting much to our movements. So, alright, let's pause the game right here. I want a simultaneous attack, so we're gonna give the orders to pretty much everyone. We have to act fast and coordinated, so that's why I paused the game. We need to do that in order for us to catch as much of them as possible, because they will rout, and they will rout fast. Of course, if everything goes to plan. I don't expect them to put up much of a fight, especially if we shower them with pillay and if we surround them properly.
Attack!
I want the last Hastati unit to be positioned in range of the barbarians, right over here. And all that is left is to give the orders to the general. Here we go.
Hurry!
The idea behind the last Hastati unit is that I want them in range to throw their pillay, but not so close that they get into hand-to-hand combat. Shower them, boys!
Units, forward! They're being attacked!
Everyone, hurry into position. Oh, no, you don't. Don't try to run from me. Look how much fun we're having. Why are you leaving? Come on. Be reasonable.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Well, looks like the general managed to slip away. Anyways, we're gonna get you another day. Yeah, there's no catching up to that guy. Let's get back and take care of the spearmen. Yeah, you better run. That's the last one. Come on, someone cut him down.
All Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours!
Yeah, that battle was pretty one-sided. We lost only 18 men. Anyways, this is where I'm gonna end this part, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see all you beautiful sons of guns again in the next one.
Move depleted, sir.
Roma Invicta.